Hello my country people, welcome back to the news. Still on Rivers crisis, Asari Dokubo is quite unhappy with Tinubu siding with Wike over Fubara. I'm telling you, Asari Dokubo has expressed his unhappiness. He has expressed his disappointment. He's very much disappointed with Mr. President, with what's happening. You see, the once lovey-dovey relationship between the former Niger Delta militant leader Asari Dokubo and President Bola Tinubu may have broken down completely as he has been lashing out at the president in recent times. You see, that relationship, that bromancing, it seems not to be there. It's no longer there. Before now, Dokubo has been one of the strongest supporters of Mr. President and once threatened to deal with anyone who dares attack the president or talks ill of the president. Asari Dokubo has threatened to teach anybody lesson. Anybody that wants to dare the president, attack the president, tarnish the image of the president, he has vowed to teach them a lesson. And this relationship was so chummy that Asari Dokubo was invited to the Asari Villa and he was given the undue privilege of addressing the press from the State House. An act many Nigerians condemned. That why would Tinubu bring in a former militant leader to the State House? At that point, Asari Dokubo made a video where he paraded his militants and dared anyone to come out and insult Mr. President. However, 1 year after Tinubu was sworn into office, this relationship seems to have broken down, as Asari Dokubo have been lamenting on the perceived neglect he has suffered in the hands of Tinubu, whom he sacrificed a lot to get into power. You see, Asari have been lamenting on how Tinubu has shown preference for the Rivers State governor, the former Rivers State governor, who is the current FCT minister, Wike, who has been having a running battle with his successor, Fubara. And in a video posted on social media, Asari, addressing Tinubu directly, said that Mr. President should also have consideration for his own feelings, that he should prioritize his Ijaw people over his friend Wike, that Mr. President should also have respect for his feelings as an Ijaw man, that if the president should choose Wike and refuse to show respect for his feelings, then if anything happens, he should not call him. That was what Asari said. That he stood by Mr. President, but there came a time when he will have to choose between his people and his friend. That Fubara is a no-go area. Fubara is a no-go area. So why is it that they are trying to make things difficult for Fubara in Rivers State? This is Asari Dokubo complaining, lamenting concerning the ill treatment melted on Fubara, even at the federal level. No support. No support for Mr. President. Mr. President is not calling his ally, his friend to order, Minister Wike. Mr. President is not even cautioning Wike, say, take it easy on this guy, Fubara. Allow him to breathe. Let him breathe. It was Tinubu that said, let Nigerians breathe. Now, Tinubu is not even doing anything according to Asari Dokubo. That he's quite unhappy. He's very disappointed with what Mr. President is doing. And he will not take it lightly. This is Asari Dokubo lamenting over the harsh treatment that Wike is melting on Fubara. And we know Wike to be an Ikwere man. Wike has ruled. The Ikwere people has gotten a chance to rule Rivers State. After the Ikwere people, now it is time for an Ijaw person. Wike is making things difficult for him. And Asari Dokubo, being an Ijaw man, said he cannot close his eyes and watch as his brother is being maltreated. So I guess this politics in Rivers State is on another level. This is the same Asari Dokubo that went to Port Harcourt and said that if Nigerians come out to protest on that August 1st protest, that anything they see they should take, he will give them woto in Rivers State. There was a conference in Port Harcourt. Asari Dokubo was present, where he made a threatening statement to Nigerians, to protesters, that his boys would be on ground. And come August 1st, what happened? Nothing happened. Nigerians were prepared for Asari Dokubo. The people of Rivers State were prepared for Asari Dokubo. So they would see what he would do. But at the end of the day, he did not do anything. After the mouth he made, after the whole bragging, he couldn't do one thing. I guess he changed his mind after all. Perhaps he wanted to, do eye service for Mr. President, to show his support to Mr. President. Because Asari Dokubo is a man that specializes in eye service. Yes, eye service, just to gain favor. What else? To gain favor for Mr. President? That is it. Now that they are maltreating his brother, he is the one crying that they should leave Fubara alone. I thought he was supporting Mr. President. And ever since Tinubu was sworn into office, ever since he visited the president, I think their relationship turned sour. It wasn't as it used to be before. Now there are some lingering issues. To top it all, Wike is frustrating his brother and a German, Fubara, and he's not happy about it. So with what's happening, they have successfully made Fubara's one term as a governor, quite difficult. But God is bigger than all of them put together. This was the same Asari siding with Tinubu. Now, he is crying out to Tinubu that all is not well. Oh. It's either he's complaining of this or he's complaining of that. Complaining of one thing or the other. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. Because at this point, with what's happening in Rivers State, we will see the level of greediness, selfishness that politicians portray. With what's happening in Rivers State, you see that some politicians are very greedy, they are very selfish. They are only out for themselves and not for the masses. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.